Stephanie Taylor again from My Health Academy, and what we're going to do now is work on exercises and stretches that'll help out low back. I get a ton of clients coming in with low back pain, and this is something that you can give to them as a takeaway after their massage of something that they can do to help heal their low back pain. So what you're going to need for this is a yoga mat, a towel, a blanket, some sort of soft surface that you can put on a floor. Worst case scenario, you can do this on a bed, but the cushioning on the bed is a little bit much, so you might not get as good of a stretch. So you want a little bit of rigidity like you get from the floor with a mat. I've got a yoga mat set up here, and I'll run you through the different exercises. Alright, so you want to lay on your back as relaxed as possible. You want to make sure that your knees are up, so you're in a semi-supine position. And then you're going to walk your legs down. And this first exercise is going to be stretching out the psoas muscle. And the psoas muscle is a muscle that runs from your vertebrae down and through, and it attaches along your pelvis. So what you're going to do to kind of find it, you can bend one knee and you'll feel a muscle kind of pop out there. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow the line of your pelvis, sticking your fingers in and just lightly massaging. You're almost just going in with a bladed hand, just working that muscle, working all the attachment sites and the muscles that attach to your pelvis. And after a while of doing this exercise, you'll be able to deepen that stretch by going in and then doing little circles. So after about 3 days of doing this, you should be able to kind of get in and get some more circles in. And you'll do that on both sides of your pelvis. Again, to find that psoas, you could just bend that knee a little bit. And then do circles if your body allows. This is a really tender area on a lot of people. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to find your hip bones, and then you're going to find your belly button. And halfway in between that point, you're going to take your hand and breathe in. And on the exhale, you'll slowly depress with your hand. You can use your other hand to stabilize that hand. And you're going to breathe in once. Keep pressing on that point. Exhale. Inhale. And on the exhale, release the pressure. And you'll do that on the same side. So again, you'll find your hip bone and your belly button. Find the point that's halfway in between. Use your hand. Inhale. Exhale, press in. Inhale. Keep pressing. Exhale, keep pressing. Inhale. Exhale, release. And you'll be able to go deeper and deeper the more that you do that stretch. So that's working the psoas, and now we're going to stretch out our hip flexors. And so the first stretch that we're going to do is we're going to take our hands and cup them around the elbow, or cup them around the knee, sorry. And you're going to take your knee, and you're going to take your knee to the same shoulder. Now the key to get the stretch that we want to happen is to make sure that you keep your shoulders against the mat or the floor. Don't try to ride up, because that's not going to be stretching the right muscles. So visualize keeping your shoulders against the floor and stretch. And to get a deeper stretch, you can straighten that other leg. And you're going to pull to the same knee to same shoulder. Okay. And then you'll repeat on the other side. Again, you want to make sure that you keep your shoulders back against the mat as much as possible. Same knee to same shoulder. Okay. And if you can just do it with one hand, that's great. That will help prevent your tendency to try and roll your shoulders. Okay. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take this knee to the opposite shoulder and stretch. And don't worry if you aren't super flexible. You will gain flexibility, and it's not a race to get as flexible as possible. It's a race for what your body needs and what needs stretched. Okay, and you'll repeat with the other side. Again, knee to opposite shoulder. And you're really going to feel that stretch right in here. And the final exercise for your low back, you're going to make a broken 4 with your foot. So your right foot is going to be crossed with your ankle on your left knee. And you're going to take one hand and go in between the middle of the 4 and grab your leg. And this will be on the outside part. And you're going to bring this whole thing, bring your knee to your same shoulder. Again, you're going to want to try to keep your shoulders against the mat. And relax. And I would hold this for about 20 seconds. You want to hold enough that you get a stretch, but not too much. And then you'll repeat that. Again, your ankle will be on your knee. You put one hand through the 4 and one hand on the outside. You can grasp your hands. Try to keep your shoulders against the mat. And bring in. And breathe. Make sure you're always breathing while you're stretching. Alright. And then return to a semi-supine position. Take a few breaths in this position just to relax. Roll over. Push-ups. And there you go. There are some exercises that you can do for yourself and as well as give to your clients. Thanks.